Hey folks, welcome to day 5 of how to make a sourdough starter. And this channel is Nature Inspired Art and Life, and I'm Pauline Grace. And I'm going to take you through the very easy steps of creating a sourdough starter from scratch, at home, in your own kitchen, and that's going to create a basis for the most amazing, tasty, scrummy sourdough bread. Okay, so this is day 5. Today we're going to add 30 grams of flour and 30 grams of water, and we're going to measure those out and then put them into our starter, give it a good stir again and cover it, leave it in the kitchen somewhere safe and nice and warm, not too warm but nice and warm. And we're getting really close to the point where the sourdough starter is going to be ready. So this is the kind of magic happening in our kitchens. I know it's not magic, it's wild yeast activating and fermenting, but I actually quite prefer the idea that something magic is happening in my kitchen. Okay, anyway folks, so have you had a look at your sourdough starter today? Do you remember yesterday I said if you take a sniff it's going to have a distinct kind of sourness to it, and I'm just going to go and sniff mine again. Sourdough sniffers of the world unite. Okay. Oh yeah, it's kind of getting like an umami kind of smell to it, as well as the kind of vinegary smell. And there are some quite big bubbles forming. I'll take a photo so you can see. There are quite big bubbles forming on the top, which tells us that the fermentation process is carrying on. The wild yeast is active and is eating up all of the flour that we're giving it every day. Fermentation and wild yeast sounds kind of scientific, doesn't it? And it is, I guess. You know, as I said in day 1 of this vlog, sourdough bread dates back to the Egyptian times. It's the oldest form of making bread known. And so what we're doing is we're creating a gut-friendly loaf. Can't argue with that. It's got no preservatives, it's got no additives, you know exactly what's in it. And importantly for people like me, because I've got diabetes type 2, it's really good in terms of glycemic index, or GI. It's got a low GI, therefore it doesn't impact my blood sugar so much. So it sustains me without giving me a sugar rush. That's great, I really love it. And you know, the added bonus is it tastes scrummy. Okay folks, thanks for joining me. Really short one today because we didn't actually have a lot to do. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel, it means the world. And I'm really loving the comments. Adela particularly, very supportive. Thank you for being a wonderful human being. And stay with me on the journey, because you'll find loaded later on the blueberry muffin recipe, and then day 6 tomorrow we're going to be discarding, no we're not, we're going to be using some of the surplus sourdough starter to make the flatbreads. Okay folks, you stay safe, stay healthy, look after yourself, look after everybody else you love, and I'll see you soon.